Good evening and welcome to the Legend Cookhouse. Welcome to the Legend Cookhouse cooking show. Today we are going to be making a festive meal to commemorate the Christmas season. So, what is the favorite Christmas dish that we have for the Christmas season in Guyana? Pepper pot. So, pepper pot, a lot of us growing up, we never had the opportunity to enjoy pepper pot because of the simple fact that many people don't eat beef, pork, and such. So the primary meat that people use to make the traditional pepper pot is beef and pork. People use you guys know what people use, the foot, the cow foot, the beef and the pork and all these meat that people use to make the pepper pot. But today at the Legend Cookhouse we are going to show you a different way to make pepper pot so that everybody who never had it before can enjoy it. And one of the feature ingredients that we are going to use today to make this pepper pot is our chow mein sauce. Our chow mein sauce is really a versatile sauce that is being used for chow mein dish, of course, and it's used for dishes like the cook up as a browning. Now you're going to see a different use, and it's going to be used here making the Guyanese Pepperpot under Christmas. So let me tell you this, that one of the number one ingredients you must have for your Christmas and your Christmas meal would be this Legend Cookhouse Chef's Gourmet Chow Mein Sauce. So let's begin. Let's begin. And with me here today, I have our lovely guests. I have my wife, Sattie Haricharan, and I have our guest, Barbie Haricharan. These are the ladies who do the cooking in our family and for our children, and they provided these delicious meals to keep us nourished and healthy. So let's say hello to them, and you will see them cooking this meal here today. And so we're gonna get started, and you're gonna be able to meet them and see how they are going to be starting cooking. So let's go and start up this thing. This is a brand new thing that we never worked before. I still get some of my eyebrow, so I know I'm happy. So you see right there, the cooking instruction begin. So with this, yeah. So let's move this and put this on this side. So I will do the talking, and you will do the cooking because I cook in the restaurant and she cook at home, but we depend upon her for our meal so that we can get the strength to come to the restaurant and cook. So now let me introduce the ingredients first that we are going to use, because remember, yeah, this will be all right. So now for today's dish, we are going to use turkey, right? So we have these nice turkey legs that has been cut up and washed, and it's ready to use in this dish. Now we have some other stuff here. We have chicken foot, right? We have chicken. You have chicken we use, and we get some lamb. Then we put some duck inside. So remember, you have turkey, you have duck, you have chicken, lamb, and chicken foot. So these meat are really a substitute to the traditional meat that they would use cooking the traditional pepper pot in Christmas. But like I said before, not everyone was able to enjoy this dish because every time this dish is cooked, a lot of people would use pork, beef, and many people don't, eat that in their household. And of course, I tell you before that we never used to eat that in our household. So what I did, I'm adding the oil because we're going to start the cooking now. So we add some oil, and of course you're going to have it hot, and then we add the onions, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the onions, and you just tell me when you want me to add something else, because sometimes.
Yeah, this has to caramelize.
So we caramelize the onions. We cook it until it got a little bit sweet, and then we have garlic here, and we're gonna add some garlic. Of course, a lot of these meal. So while this is cooking, we know that this meal was derived from the Amerindian sector of our community. Guyana has many races and many culture that our main culture has derived from. So we draw from everyone, and we make our food, we make our music, we make our daily living. So for this Christmas time, the pepper pot has become the national dish. I don't know, is it officially the national dish, but it is what it's being used. So now she would like me to put some brown sugar in here. So I just put some brown sugar. Yeah, so she's going to caramelize the sugar, but I am here all about the sauce, and the sauce has all these ingredients in it already. So, the sugar is, you can use the sugars to stay traditional and, to stay satisfied with, with what you think is going to, very much. The sauce is going to have the flavor, it's going to have the color, it's going to have all the representation to show you what the meal is going to end up looking like. So, I don't have any kind of order in which I would throw this from this point, because once the onions are caramelized and the garlic cooked, I think the oil is seasoned, and then we can start by just dropping the meat inside. So I'm going to bring the turkey in and put this in. So I didn't want to touch the turkey, because anytime you touch poultry, you should be washing your hands, and turkey is is a poultry. Yeah. So now, because we don't have a really large pot, so we're not going to be able to cook a whole. So I kind of put too much turkey in here, so we're going to take a little bit of turkey out, so we can have room for the other meat that we have. So, yeah, so now Barbie is going to help us to bring the other meat in. So we drop some of the foot in. She's going to put some lamb, and then we put some duck inside, and then we put some chicken in here. So now I'm gonna help her turn this thing off, because this started to need some muscle. And when I'm cooking in the back, I can turn a lot rougher, and it can be flying all over the place, and nobody will say anything. But here, I gotta be careful how I turn. So we add our meat into our pepper pot dish that we're making right now, and so we kind of cook it down until, a lot of times people would want it to be cooked down, and you fry it and until it get that nice caramelized or golden brown, or you fry it nicely until the water dry out or whatever.
You put
We put it, yeah.
put
So
thyme. Wait, put that.
so we're gonna just drop some thyme in
A
this.
little bit of orange peel.
We put some orange peel because. All right, so we're gonna pull it out back later, and then we put some thyme, and of course we are gonna. While the meat is raw, we're gonna put a little bit of salt in there. Salt. I don't know. This looks all right there, and just keep cooking. This is the Guyanese pepper pot with a different twist. So now we're gonna put some of these wiri pepper in there. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the different version of the Guyanese pepper pot using turkey, chicken.
So it's called turkey.
So so she remind me that this, during Thanksgiving they have this fancy dish that
With the chicken, turkey, and the duck.
and they call it turk duckling.
Ducking.
Duckling, is that what they call it? Well, this is a pepper pot version of that. So now we keep cooking this, because this is going to be a long process in cooking. So we're gonna
So we have to add some of this.
So we're gonna show you guys how we add all of these ingredients in, and we're gonna take a little break for a little bit, for maybe a bit,
Oh,
and then we add clove. The clove and spices are like the main ingredients in developing the flavor for this pepper pot. And of course, once this is cooked after the water is released and it's cooked all the way down, that's the time we are going to add our sauce. And the sauce we are going to use today is the Legend Cookhouse Chef Gourmet, and this is the chow mein sauce. But this is a versatile sauce that you can have additional use for, and one of the additional use we are going to have this sauce for is to make the Guyanese pepper pot. Now, this can be used as a browning as well, because we have so many other very delicious ingredients in it. Like, say for example, someone want to make some cook up or something like that, you can use this as you would use, perhaps every one of us know cashew, and this can be a good replacement for cashew that has much more flavor and than a one-directional sugary flavor, but this have many other ingredients that can give you the right color, and it will give you the right taste, the right aroma. So
So you can use for
I
like
developed this. This was developed right here at the Legend Cookhouse, and we use this for our meals. And I can tell you this worked. I mean, at the Legend Cookhouse, we perhaps would produce about 25 to 50, 100 chow mein per day, and we use this sauce. So if you think, I mean, we are in business here almost 20 years, and if we are going to make 100 of these lau mein or fried rice, lau mein and chow mein we use this for, imagine over the 20 years we perhaps made over 1 million chow mein and lau mein using this sauce. So this thing worked. This is not a guessing game, this thing worked. So we're presenting this on the market so people can find an easy way of making their food that is going to be consistent, and they can enjoy the taste, they can enjoy time, and so I want you guys to buy and try this sauce. This sauce and these many other sauces that we have. We have almost 5 other variety of sauce that we have on the market right now, and they are in some of the most popular West Indian store, and of course we are out there every day trying diligently to put them into stores. One of our biggest buyer right now is Key Food. They believe in our product, and we are going to be in most Key Food in this local area. I would say 15 Key Food have already, the owner of 15 Key Food have already give us their word that they want to put this sauce in their store. So we started, and we have gotten some in to some of these stores already, but of course we have to, it's human speed, so we are doing it as fast as we can possibly do it. So now we, like I said, I don't have any specific order in which I would add these ingredients, but I just dash them in when I can. I just throw them in, and because they're here already. So I mean, a lot of times people find that seasoning their meat way in advance change their, give a different taste. I don't season my meat because I feel if it's in this pot for 2 hours with all these ingredients, somehow or the other, it's going to develop that taste profile that you're looking for. So, but you can go right ahead, season your meat, wash it any way you want, and drop it into the pot with all of these things. Remember, this is a different version of the Guyanese Pepperpot that we're making. We're making it using duck, chicken, lamb, turkey, and we are using this Legend Cookhouse Chef's Gourmet sauce, the Chow sauce. So, what is the next move you take?
So add the sauce.
Drop the sauce. Drop it. What is it? Drop it like it's hot? Drop it. Drop it when it's hot. So, I'm going to just, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this sauce. You think I need to shake it up? All right. Let's shake it. It's like a martini. You got a bar. All right. So let's go. So I add this sauce. I add enough to make the nice color. Well, you see why this sauce is going to be good for this, because we use a lot. We use a lot for this because we want to develop the flavor and we want to develop the color that is in pepper pot. Right? So we keep cooking it until it's, yeah. So we had a lot because it has cooked and cooked down and all of that.
Yeah, when it cooked down, you're gonna get more deeper.
Yeah. So we're trying to bring the cooking a little bit, cook it easier, so that's simple. It's one sauce. Remember, I just add one sauce. Don't need to add a whole set of sauce. So what do we do when this, now that we add everything, so we let it boil. Let it cook and let it cook and let it cook some more and some more, an hour. Generally,
Then you might need to add some more.
yeah, once it, yeah, so So we are back with
With the
finished
finished product.
product.
It is looking great, delicious. A lot of people are waiting to taste it.
So we got a full house here today, and they are going to taste this product after we cook it for about 2 hours. Not quite 2 hours, but I mean, to me, it's a little bit overcooked, but I guess that's how. It's not overcooked. I don't think this can be overcooked because this has to be. This is generally eaten with bread, and so we're gonna turn this off because I feel it's good. And so what we'll do, we'll get some people who is in attendance here today at the restaurant to come and taste and tell us what they think about this that we have just made here. This is the Guyanese style pepper pot in a different twist where we did not use any beef, any pork. We used chicken, lamb, turkey, and some chicken foot and all of that. Nice, delicious. But the main ingredients, the main flavor was put in, was injected with this Lau Mein sauce. So it's the Legend Cookhouse Chef's Lau Mein sauce, but in order to create this taste profile, we had to use a lot. So, and it brings the nice tasting gravy. It brings the nice smell, the nice aroma, and it gives the nice consistency that you would like when you have this dish. So, without having, because it's a show and we want people to not to get bored and wait a long time, we are going to have people come and taste the meat. So guys, we don't have a large space here, but we can have anyone who would like to taste this to come up and tell us what you feel about this meal that we just made here.
Where's the bread?
Oh, you here to taste? Come on, you look nice and Alright, so give me the light. So get a part. So go over there. Come. So, what is your name?
My name is Milton.
Milton told me that he.
I need like one.
I know, but I'm gonna just give it to you. Milton is a pepper pot man. This is the first time I'm making pepper pot, and he made it from the traditional cast root, and I'm making it from the Legend Cookhouse Chef's Gourmet sauce. So he's gonna tell us how close we came to, and what he thinks about this meat. And remember, he's the first guy who's going to taste this. And he's coming out, he's coming from the restaurant. He's dining with his family.
It tastes like real pepper pot. And it is real pepper pot.
I can take your word for that. Good.
You see what I mean?
Come. Alright, so get one of your other members to come. So we have, what's your name? Javid. And how are you related to Milton? Your cousin. You had this pepper pot before? You haven't had this pepper pot?
I made my own pepper pot.
Oh, you a pepper pot man. So guess what? We'll get you to tell us what you feel about this pepper pot we just made using this Legend Cookhouse Chef's Gourmet sauce. And this is generally used for making chow mein right here at the Legend Cookhouse. But we now used it to make the Guyanese Pepperpot because it's Christmas time.
Yeah, seasonal.
Yeah, so we kind of repurpose the chow mein sauce. So you're gonna tell me how this is, as you are a Pepperpot guy. Pretty good.
It's a different flavor that I'm used to, but it's good. Yeah, the meat is very tender.
So what do you think? This sauce is a good substitute for what you have been using?
I prefer the castor,
Yeah.
but it's not a bad substitute.
Okay.
It's not a bad substitute.
Yeah. And the substitute, and what happened here as well, we haven't used the traditional meat that they would use in making pepper pot, right?
What's that?
So we made this pepper pot using turkey, duck, goat, and chicken.
Oh, that's interesting.
No pork, no beef.
Yeah. I like that. I don't eat beef.
Yeah. So, like for many people, they haven't eaten pepper pot because of the fact that it traditionally would be made with beef and pork, and not everybody eat beef or pork. So
You put all different kind of
meat. So we kind of do a different twist to the traditional Christmas meal that people is very popular and people want to enjoy. So I hope this can help people to make it at their home on their own, and of course we facilitate that by bringing this sauce to the market.
Yeah, I think so. The different meats and different sauce options.
Yes, and then we have many other sauces that we have in the market that of the food that we cook right here at the Legend Cookhouse. Fried rice sauce, the Chinese sauté sauce, and then of course the pepper. Pepper. You want some more spice? Then you can go ahead and use the pepper. Right? This is pepper shrimp sauce. Many people would like to make the pepper shrimp. They come here and say, "Hey, how you make the pepper shrimp?" Now, it's quick and easy. Just get your shrimp, put it into your pot, and you can make your pepper shrimp. Yeah.
The chow mein sauce is a nice blend of sweet, with
Yeah.
just a little bit of spice, which is good. So if someone doesn't want too much spice, I'll eat sweet. And as long as sweet is too good.
Yeah. All right. So we can get another taster. Somebody else who would like to
Thank you.
give us their feedback. So, what is your name? Nadira. And how you related to these? You're another cousin. So you ever had Milton Pepperpot? How about Javed? You ever had his Pepperpot? This guy, yeah. Okay, so you have tasted Pepperpot before. So this Pepperpot was made without any beef or any pork.
Yeah, because I don't eat beef.
So, that's the reason why I never had Pepperpot when I was growing up. Because, and of course, I grew up in a different era. And our parents never eat beef or pork in our house, so we never really had Pepperpot. Yeah. So, because of the simple fact that, and then, right? So, get some water. You're on Facebook Live, actually. We are doing a live show, and we're introducing our sauce on a weekly basis, doing cooking show. And because it's Christmas, we feel let's make a festive food, something that people generally would have on Christmas time. Right?
It's good. And it is spicy.
Right? So, folks, we already had 3 people tested, totally unrelated to us. Why you're here today at your church?
I'm here to I'm having a little dinner with get together with the family.
Family. Oh, nice.
Decided to try this.
Okay, very nice.
It's soft, it's nice, it's delicious.
So let's get some other member of your family. They're a large family. How many of you guys are here today? About
Like 19.
20. So, what is your name, man?
My name is Jerry.
Jerry.
Yes, sir.
How often you have pepper pot?
I haven't had this, tell you the truth, like maybe like 2 years now.
2 years.
2 years.
So you are primed to have a taste of pepper pot now. You probably really wanted to have
The way I
some.
saw you cook it is phenomenal. I have to try it.
Yeah,
let me take a piece over here and see how it tastes.
So this is not traditional pepper pot in the sense that we did not use the traditional meat. We use
Wow.
turkey.
Wow, this is very delicious. Wow. It's like it melts in your mouth at the same time. Oh, wow, this is very delicious. Very delicious. Oh, man, this is good. I can eat this for days.
I definitely have this
Leftovers,
stuff.
next day.
So this here was made with lamb, chicken, turkey, and duck. And the main ingredients, we kind of drop a lot of this sauce inside. When you make chow mein, right, you put a little bit inside because you don't want it too saucy.
Right.
But this, you need saucy, so we just drop a lot, let it
It
go.
tastes phenomenal. This tastes really, really good. Can I take a plate home?
One sauce. And it's one sauce that created all of this.
Oh, wow.
One sauce.
Very good.
But of course, we had a little bit of other ingredients, but the main bad boy is. So can we get another?
You gotta get this. This is very, very good. You gotta get it. You gotta get it.
So, what is your name? Kavita. Kavita. You had pepper pot before.
Yes, I have.
Okay. So when last you had pepper pot?
Last year.
Last year Christmas.
Last year Christmas.
So you're having an early Christmas today.
Yeah.
So we are making the traditional Christmas meal with pork, not pork. We're not using any pork or beef today. Today we're using the lamb, goat, duck, turkey.
Interesting. I've never had this combination before.
Yes. And we use our sauce. This is the chow mein and lau mein sauce that we use here at the restaurant, but we're repurposing it today or for this season to make the Guyanese Pepperpot. Because I know traditionally you would use a lot of cashew, then you would have to use other ingredients, and you're gonna have to mix them together, and then get the right taste, the right aroma, and those kind of things. So I want you to taste that and tell me how different it is from what you traditionally would have.
Oh, it's good. It's really good. I wouldn't think that people could taste the turkey by itself, which is good. I haven't tried the duck without the turkey. It's the first time I'm trying it. And it tastes really good. The smell is really good as well. I like the smell of it. When
So
we
you
were back
smell like
there-
Christmas.
When we were back there, I smell the pepper pot. I couldn't wait to try it because you could smell it. It's good. Really good. Awesome. Did you put any ketchup whatsoever in it or just the sauce?
Just the sauce. Just pour the sauce in, and we put the brown sugar.
Oh, they give it a little bit.
Yeah, at the beginning we kind of put the brown sugar, and then we use the little bit of
Those are the
salt.
spice that you
We
use.
put the spice and clove. Those are traditional things that we put. You generally would put, but the main sauce that we use is yeah. So in these type of cooking, everyone would use cashew. It's like a one-dimensional product that we've been using for a long time, and nothing's wrong with that. We use cashew to make this. That's the reason why I can say that if cashew is in here already, along with some other nice,
Ingredients to flavor it up.
nice sauce, at the right portion, the right to give the right consistency and the right color, why not use it to make our pepper pot?
But you did it justice. I think I definitely tried a duck. I'm a big fan of duck. I would definitely include a duck in my turkey combination.
Yes. So as professional chefs in this community, we thought we come up with something that can cater for the people who don't eat beef, don't eat pork, and so we don't want to have them get left out on Christmas when everybody's saying, "Hey, I had pepper pot," and they say, "I don't eat that."
Exactly.
So you have the excuse now.
Yeah.
So you have the sauce to make it, and you can choose whatever meat you would like and make it.
But that was very interesting the way you came up with the different meat, for example, the duck or the turkey. If you did a combination of everything, because I wouldn't have even thought about doing a different kind of meat together, just like the beef or
So, Nancy you do all the promotional work and visual work for us, and he says it's Christmas time, man. Let's. So I came here today and say we're going to make some chow mein. All week we say we're going to do a demonstration of our chow mein, and he says, you know what, we're going to do that next week. Let's make a pepper pot meal this Christmas season. So let's start with the pepper pot meal, and then I come here like around 12 o'clock and I run around and I said, you know what, I'm going to put this in.
I think you should put it on the menu as well because it's really good. I think a lot of people want to eat it, who don't eat that meat.
Now, you told me before you have a degree in culinary arts. So, you're a professional. And
yes, I am.
And you are impressed with our combination here. So, I think the job is done.
It's really, really good. Yeah, definitely. I would recommend this as well. And I hope you keep it on the menu for Christmas, especially with the different combination of the
Look,
meat.
this is on the menu all year.
Oh.
I have a sauce. And it's going to be in your home, right? So,
And he's
you
got a hair
can
or
make it
something.
anytime you want. You don't have to wait for me to make it for you. You're going to use $1 worth of sauce, and you're going to go buy your stuff, and you're going to have enough pepper pot for your entire 20 that you have here today enjoying your meal.
26.
Yeah, 26. We have the census guy here. He says 26. So we're bringing him on to try our meal.
Great. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
So we have. What is your name, partner?
My name is Mohammed Salim.
Mohammed Salim. Now, from the boys that is there.
Yes.
Your brother Joe and I are good friends, so don't be biased, when you taste this thing. Okay, so where are you from?
Yeah.
So you're here, I understand, for visiting.
Yeah, based in Florida. One of the brothers.
Your brother is a very popular guy. You know the guy, one of Dr. Friend. Salim, I'll tell you who he
He
is.
sing karaoke.
Yeah.
He sing here.
Yes, that same guy. Yes, and So, yes, that's the guy. He's very sick.
He's Azim.
Yeah.
He's Azim. He's Nazim. Middle name Azim and Nazim.
Oh, so both of you got the same name?
No, Azim and Nazim.
So you get So how long are you gonna be here for? So when you came,
I came in Mandigan.
I see you. We're trying to make a Guyanese meal here in New York. You tell me how we made it or not.
Well, boys never came to this restaurant, the Legend restaurant.
Yeah.
I told my brothers and my other friends, I want to go to a nice restaurant.
Yeah.
They said, take me to a good restaurant. I came here, very good, very tasty. I'm pleased with it.
So appreciative to hear that. So appreciative to hear that. But the star of the show today is our pepper pot. It's Christmas time, so we made it with chicken, we made it with duck, we made it with turkey. Because you know how we have pepper pot, and many of us didn't have the opportunity to eat it because it was made with so many other meat that we don't really use in our household, and so we never had it. So like I was growing up, I never had it. So now we choose to make it so that everybody can eat it, right? So tell me. Go ahead, man. You taste the thing. But then, Brenda, man. Yeah, the man want to make sure. Man, make sure you get it right.
Take a part of the seeds of it.
But try to trick you there, man. But you're not taking the beat of cow. Yeah.
Now it is with the bread.
Now it is with bread, so you can't.
And then you know the difference of it. You gotta want the heart of it.
Tell me if you want anything more to get to the heart of. Good. What did you take?
Very delicious.
You want some more?
No. I'll give it.
Okay. Well, you have no reason to tell me anything that is not true. Yeah.
I don't like talking right now.
Well, this sauce is going to make us a people. But you know why? Because this sauce, we make it one way, and we know that we just going to pour one sauce into it. So we repurpose the chow mein rau mein sauce. Generally, we will use this sauce and make our chow mein and our lau mein here in the restaurant. And you know, these type of restaurants sell a lot of chow mein, they sell a lot of lau mein. We sell over 100 chow mein and lau mein per day, right? And every single day, 365 days a year. And we're here for 20 years now. So if you think how much chow mein and lau mein we cook, it's over a million. I can't count that right there. So this is the sauce we use for that, right? But what happened, we think that we must make this Christmas dish. So we say, hey man, everything that you would make a pepper pot is in here. Why not use it to make the pepper pot dish, right? Yes. Part time, yes. So I'm happy that you came all the way from Guyana and enjoyed a delicious pepper pot all the way in New York.
Yes. I can tell you today. I tell my brothers I'm very good at night. Tasty food.
Yeah, man.
And my brother said, man, I'm to the Legend restaurant.
Good. Appreciate that.
I said, man, we're going to stop somewhere. I said, man, when they told me the Legend restaurant, go to the Legend restaurant. That's the first one.
Want to trick you again.
That's the first one.
Yeah.
Don't tell me.
All right, man. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
And I wish your brother a speedy recovery. I know him a long time. I know your brother Joe. They're very nice guys, and I know you are a very nice fellow too. And you tell us, you give us, appreciate it. Yeah. So we're gonna bring another member of your family. Yeah. Yeah.
Bring it up close before this is out of there.
Okay.
Yours, I think bring it up close.
So we are back with you here, and we have many tasters here today. But because of the time constraint, we can't get to all of them live on the line. But we are going to surely, after the show is over, keep mingling with them, keep distributing this nice pepper pot that we made here today using the Legend Cookhouse Chef Gourmet Chow Mein sauce. And we made a different version, and I hope we were able to show you and teach you how to make a different version of the Guyanese pepper pot using duck, chicken, lamb,
And turkey.
and turkey, and this, I can tell you that everybody who have tasted it here today enjoyed it. They did not miss the traditional meat that is generally used in this dish, and all was in because of this, the kind courtesy of using this delicious and very versatile sauce, the Legend Cookhouse Chef's Gourmet sauce, that has been repurposed from a chow mein sauce to making the Guyanese Pepperpot. And we are telling you that please pick one of this up and use it, repurpose it for making your pepper pot this year for Christmas. We have many sauces, a lot of variety of sauces: the pepper shrimp sauce, the chow mein sauce, the fried rice sauce, the pepper sauce, the Chinese saute sauce. All we have right now, they are on the market. They're in the stores near you. If they're not in the store near you, you can get them here at the Legend Cookhouse. You can get them. And let me tell you, we'll be on Amazon. We have our Amazon account that is building right now. It's been approved. And we have it on our own online. The food that we cook with using this sauce is right here at the Legend Cookhouse, right here at 135 at Rockaway Boulevard. It's 13511 at Rockaway Boulevard. It's in 5250 International Drive, Orlando, Florida. It is online. So please get your food, get your sauce. We are so pleased to bring to you today this beautiful presentation, and we are so grateful to have our beautiful co-host, my wife Sattie Harcharan, who is our cook in chief at home, ensuring that we have a delicious meal, and she approved this here today. So that's it, and we are out.
Bye, guys.